Hello, welcome to Romantic Wednesdays with Poetry. I'm Alisa Agnes, and well, I guess it's time to get real and spill some tea or coffee. And yes, I think it will become my official slogan motto of this show. So today I'm slowly finishing the chapter about the dedicated romantic poetry. And the first poem about which I will talk about today is called Sisyphus Works, and the second one is Dreams. Yes, this is what is waiting for you today. So at first let me read you the first poem, and well, that's Sisyphus Works. Sisyphus Works. I'm tired of writing about love. It doesn't give me anything new. I'm tired of calling his name wordlessly. I won't see him today anyway. I'm tired of writing his name across another page of my diary. I feel like words are floating in the air, but they can't reach where they should. People like me don't lose mind for no reason. People like me are going crazy for love. So I'm writing about you again and again and again. Yes, that's Sisyphus Works. So at first let me explain why I decided to put this poem in this chapter and not in the next, which is called Tears of a Soul. So it may seem like it's really sad, but it's not totally that. I believe it's like saying, I do nothing but think about you all day. And this poem is just like that. It's kind of, sassy and cocky and and well, but on the other side, there is a sadness slowly creeping in. And well, that's why I think it's a really good place to, put this poem right here at the end on the first chapter. I mean, the second about love. And as I've already said, it's, kind of about love. And it's, it's kind of flirty. Yep. And on the other side, there is sadness already there. And well, the myth Sisyphus Works, I guess you know what I mean by this. But if you don't, then let me explain. So in the Greek mythology, there's such a myth and story about the Sisyphus, who was, all the time trying to put kind of a big stone on the mountain, and and he kept falling down, and he was, just trying again and again, and it was constantly falling. So this myth has a lot to do with this situation. In this poem, I mean, here we have a girl who's all the time writing about her lover, and it's like that situation of Sisyphus. I mean, she keeps doing this, but she started to wonder if this love has any future, and if it's not just a Sisyphus work. Because you can all the time think and write about someone, but does it really change anything? I guess not. I mean, it kind of sounds sad, but it's just the truth. just writing about someone won't suddenly bring this person in your life, and it won't suddenly make them want to be next to you. So this is this kind of situation when my character, I mean, probably me, but the younger version of me, started to have such thoughts. So yep, this is what this poem is about. But what more can I add? Well, when it comes to the time of creation of this poem, I think I was 16 or maybe 17. So yep, that's just teenage love. Yep. So now it's time to read you the second poem, and it's called Dreams, and well, it's the last poem from this chapter for him. So that's Dreams. Dreams. In my dreams, he's a knight who would protect me. In my dreams, he would say, "You're finally mine." In my dreams, we together act to doves. In my dreams, only mine, close like a grain to grain. I can make your wishes come true. Just follow the darkness of the moon. I like your smile, you know. So that's Dreams. So this poem is kinda tricky again. I mean that the ending, and that's the reason why I decided to put this poem as the last one from this chapter. So here we have a situation when we imagine of who and who this person we love is like, and we also wonder what they would say and how it could be, how it could feel, and this kind of stuff. It's just dreams. So the first image is a boy who is a knight in a shiny armor. What can be more romantic than this? Yeah. And the second picture is a boy who is saying, "You're finally mine," because he was waiting for this moment and he loved you from the start, just like you. And while the third situation is just about being close, and there is such a metaphor of two doves, which I think may be more clear for a Polish reader, because in Polish I use such a word, sunogarlice, and it's simply a metaphor of love. So yep. And the fourth situation, there's a metaphor which I also used previously. I mean, did that person that we love, we wish was only ours, and we wish they didn't date anyone else, and it's just like Enchanted by Taylor Swift. I mean, I was listening to this song a lot when I was younger, and it just always reminded me of the meeting. So yep. And well, let's come back to the situation that I'm talking about here in this poem. So the second metaphor is about grains, and when you imagine the countryside, and you look at those grains and fields and stuff, it's all really close to each other, right? So that's simply what I mean. But it's also about something that feels just like home. and about the meaning of the countryside. You can hear about this in one of my previous episodes, so I won't tell you which one it was. Just I recommend to listen to my podcast from the very beginning, because this podcast is simply a commentary to the book, and this poetry book, I believe it's one thing, but the first volume is the first part, which is also a separate kind of body, and the second volume. So if you only want to check out the first volume, then just listen to my podcast from the very beginning, and when I say that it's the end, then you can stop listening. But if you would like to keep listening, then just you can keep listening. Okay, but well, let's come back to the poem. So the next part of this is kinda an addition to this part about dreams, because why should I only talk about my own dreams, right? You also, when you are in love, you also want to make dreams come true of the second person. So the part which I believe kinda sounds sassy is just follow the darkness of the moon, and it kinda sounds very poetical and very serious, and that's why the last again additional part of this poem is I like your smile, because it's not only about this line that was previously said, but it's also about the whole chapter. Who wouldn't smile knowing that they have a whole chapter in the book which is just dedicated to them. So I guess that's all that I wanted to say about these poems today. And well, right now I must tell you what will happen next week. And I know that it will be Valentine's Day, but well, that's when we're starting the third chapter, which is called Tears of a Soul, and it all will get still romantic, but also very tragic and sad, but not as much sad as it gets in the second volume. So in the next episode I will talk about After All and about a feminine monster. So stay tuned. Okay, so I guess it's time to tell you until the next time. Or you will maybe hear me later if I recall anything, but if not, then just until the next time. Bye.